this video we're going to take a look at how to play Billy Idol's White Wedding. Very recently watched a video of this one done acoustically by Steve Stevens, the guitarist for Billy Idol, and Billy Idol singing this one. And Steve Stevens is playing an acoustic guitar. I thought it works well playing it acoustically. So in this video we're going to look at the single version. There is numerous versions. There's a longer version, there's a 12-inch version. So I thought I'd stick with the single version, otherwise it kind of causes confusion doing the longer version. Then you watch the single version and think, well, that doesn't sound quite right. So sticking with the single version. I feel as if I've been revisiting my teenage years with going through a lot of these 80s classics. And Billy Idol always strikes me as one of those artists who's difficult to actually categorise, because he looks punk, but he wasn't punk, but he kind of was. And then he's got a heavy metal guitarist, Steve Stevens, who's played with the likes of Vince Neil of Motley Crue. He did the guitar solo on, I think it was Dirty Diana by Michael Jackson, which was very Eddie Van Halen-ish. So every inch heavy metal guitarist. Yet the song White Wedding, which is it would fit in with Bon Jovi, yet is on 80s compilation albums alongside Tiffany's I Think We're Alone Now. So it's a kind of strange one to actually put into a category, which is a great song nonetheless. So it kicks off on the record, if you're going to do it on an electric guitar with a kind of thing going on, where you just kind of drag your finger along the string, and then it goes into a B minor. And the bass line, which you might kind of incorporate. So you've got a B note, second fret of A, to the 5th, to the 2nd fret of D, to the 4th, you could do open, or you could go to the 5th there. So that's in there. You could incorporate that if you so wished, but the main guitar bit, B minor, doing, as you can see on the guitar tab, really arpeggio. To E, to D, straightforward, then again. Then we're going to do a D in that position, and an E in that position, which is a D shape on the 4th fret. But you could, if you did a D like that, and you go up to E. So acoustically you could go and that would kind of sound fuller if you haven't, when you're doing it on an acoustic guitar and you haven't got the backing. So that's one way of approaching the intro. But keep that in mind, because in the solo we'll kind of come across that again. So in B minor, and you've got this before the first verse comes in, and then you've got, hey little sister, what have you done? Hey little sister, who's the only one? Hey little sister, who's your sister, who's the one you want? Hey little sister, shotgun. Which is fairly straightforward. What I'm doing is kind of half palm muting. You get that boom when you're doing it with the acoustic. Hey little sister, what have you done? A to E, back to B minor. Hey little sister, who's the only one? A to E, back to B minor. Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, who's the one you want? B minor, little sister, shotgun. Then we go to our chorus, which is A, E, B minor. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. So you got the A, it's a nice nice D to E, start again, B minor, E again, nice D for a D, white wedding, B minor. You've got to kind of say white wedding because otherwise it would sound wrong. It's a E, nice D to D, start again, B minor. That chorus again. It's a nice D to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. Nice day to start again. If you watch Steve Stevens playing it on the acoustic video that's on YouTube, I'll put a link in the description. He's actually playing like that, but I've just kept it to normal chords. Verse 2 on the other version is different lyrics but the same. Hey little sister, what have you done? Hey little sister, who's the only one? I've been away for so long, I've been away for so long, I let you go for so long. It's a bit more rhythmic on that verse, and there's a guitar on the electric version where we're going from the 7th frets of the D and the G, and then you're on 7th to D, 6th of G, and you can hear that played on the record. Then you get to the chorus, nice D to start again. Nice day for a white wedding. Nice day to start again. Now I've put the guitar tab on the chord sheet, link in the description so you can print that off. So we'll come to the instrumental, and it's fairly straightforward. We've got the before we go into our introduction really, and then but then you're playing over B minor E, and you're just continuing with the B minor. So and again, but this is over E, then over B minor, and then this is over D, now that's the way I watched Steve Stevens play it on the acoustic version. The official guitar tab says to do it which is on the guitar tab, which is on the screen. So that's if you were doing the electric version. I suppose you could phrase it a bit better, but if you're on acoustic, when you go to the E chord, you could just go little finger on the 3rd fret of the B there, so you got that. And then 2nd frets of the B in the G to the 4th of D to the 4th of G, so you got that. So that instrumental altogether. That's how I would play the instrumental if I was doing it on acoustic guitar, by adding that little bit of, but on the record it would be like that. So we then come really after that bit, and you have the pick it up, take me back home. fairly straightforward. Then we have the bridge, which is really over B minor. There's nothing fair in this world, there's nothing safe in this world, there's nothing sure in this world, and there's nothing pure in this world, there's something left in this world. Start again. That's fairly straightforward, just nothing fair in this world. If you were going to play there's a little bit of lead on the record on the 9th fret of E, where there's a bend up, and then on the 4th of G there's a bend. You bend it up to the 5th and back again, which is fairly straightforward, but it doesn't sound anything when you do it like that. But on the record, if you play it along, you'll see what I mean, and it does add to the mood of the song. Then really we just have the outgoing chorus. Start again, come on, nice day for a white wedding. I'm not gonna go woo. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day to start again. And then you do that again. It's a nice day to start again. Come on, it's a nice day for a white wedding. And then it kind of fades out. So as always, thank you for watching, and I hope that helps you be able to play White Wedding by Billy Idol.